Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. Just a quick update here as Solana has been holding really well today. Despite the Bitcoin roller coaster and first of all bearish structures, now Bitcoin pushing into resistance. Solana is just going its way. Yeah, it's in a very healthy wave 4 potentially. That is my view, as long as the price is holding above $21.60. And as long as that level is holding, we should be able to get a fifth wave in an impulse to round about $25.50 to $27. That would be my ideal target range for this fifth wave that we are still tracking. Yeah, and then after 5 waves up, we have an impulse complete. And this is what we are waiting for. Yeah, the fourth wave is holding really well. If you ask me, this fourth wave could be over already. So we have enough waves to count it complete, especially after the breakout of the wedge pattern, but it's just very weak. I mean, it's weekend now anyway, so you don't really have that volume. Well, I shouldn't say that. I mean, last weekend Solana broke out, okay? Last weekend Solana broke out to the upside. Let's see if it does something this weekend as well. You will remember that I said that a wave 4, yeah, I'd like to have a wave 4 around about the same length of the wave 2. And we're basically there now. I think 1 or 2 more days and we really have the same length. Now, it doesn't need to have exactly the same length, but a wave 4 is oftentimes boring. And, you know, it needs to be a so-called healthy wave 4. We want to see a substantial correction where this rally is corrected. This move up is corrected, but not over price necessarily, rather over time. And that creates these corrective overlapping price structures where the price isn't just losing it, right, and breaking down completely, but instead it can correct it over time, hold support, right, and then can give us another high. And if we get a high above the $24.80 level, which is the third wave high, then I will highlight that we probably have 5 waves, and then I will give you a support area for an ABC pullback. Now, if we break down earlier without making that fifth wave up, well, you can clearly see we only have 3 waves up then. That would be concerning. I'm not watching for that primarily, but we always need to be careful after only 3 waves up. These structures can easily break down. So we need the 5 to have the confidence that in a corrective pullback, a higher low can hold. So it's 5 waves up, 3 waves down. It's the most simple structure of a trend. And we need that. And on top of that, this structure that I just explained to you could produce here an inverse head and shoulders pattern on the larger time frame. If we zoom out, you can see that potentially unfolding inverse head and shoulders pattern, right shoulder missing, could be that wave 2 correction and then the breakout. We saw that coming quite early down here as well. I think we just had that sort of head completed. The right shoulder was completely missing, where I made you aware that, okay, looking at the wave structure, it could form an inverse head and shoulders pattern. Breakout is $20.60. So something similar could happen here. Breakout point here is $25.50. That's the so-called neckline of the inverse head and shoulders pattern that we see here. And that should take a little while to play out. I mean, maybe another couple of weeks or so. And then a break above that neckline could take us to around about $35. I showed you how to calculate that target in the previous video. It's the target for the inverse head and shoulders, but it's also the target for this third wave rally. So you have a bit of confluence there. And yeah, if you ask me, this correction could be complete. It's just that the price action of the lows is not giving us too much confidence. So of the low that was made, when was it? Was that on Thursday? Yeah, it's not a crystal clear impulse. So far only 3 waves up, but yeah, I mean, the low could be in. Let's see. Then the next point that needs to be broken to the upside here, it's just sort of micro resistance is basically here. We talk about around about $23.80. That needs to break, and then it can, yeah, probably go. I mean, this level was tested here 3 times now. So it's consolidating just below that breakout point, and that's just really a micro perspective. Yeah, that's my update about Solana. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.